Amen. 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 That was well said. And main key is it's a process. She said that
Mhm.
it's a process. You can't rush. You got to be able to let every piece of that pain, hurt, be able to be dealt with. Because if not, you still be carrying what we call baggage, or you'll still be carrying scars, or you'll still be carrying, and hurt people hurt people. You ever heard that? Y'all heard that?
Mhm.
A lot of times it's because we haven't healed emotionally, spiritually, or physically. Let the process be, and never let anybody tell you how long that process should last. Let God deal with you so that you can get that. And you know what? She writes something beautifully in shades, because out of your deliverance, out of your deliverance, once you have been healed and God has dealt with that, you can find yourself now a better version of, and in purpose, so that God can really use you. So it's out of that. So that's why it takes the process, so that you can be better when it comes time. You're not still lashing. You're being able to console. Yeah, you're
Mhm.
not you're
Yes.
not lashing because I'm still angry. I'm hurting from what happened. I can console you in the same way I was comforted. I'm going to comfort you. That was very well said, my
Mhm.
sister. I love you daily. Now, before I get into the next question, we're going to talk about the shift. And then if you get to read, and I know you all are going to enjoy her book from chapter 1. And let me tell you, you ain't done, because I'm coming in chapter 10. Now, all the way to chapter 10, before we get there, there was a shift. Now, I knew Yvette when she was in that Brooksy doing creation, kind of a thing. And I love her creativity, but a shift happened in her ministry, in her entrepreneurship. And when you get into this, it says like this. I'm gonna speak it in her voice, but I'm gonna hear her heart. Here's it. There comes a moment in every journey when God whispers, it's time. It's time to stretch. It's time to shed off the old layers. It's time to step out of the comfortable and walk into the call. For years, Miss Brooksy Creation, a brand that allowed her hands to create beauty, imaginations to breathe, and a gift that service flourishing. It was a reflection of love, excellence, and detail. She was very creative, y'all. Yeah, y'all see Brooksy? But there came a point when life tested the very strength that she had. When the strong one broke, when her heart wrestled with pain, with loss, with questions, when grace had to meet her in a quiet place of becoming. And from that breaking came the book, Faith Forward. It's a message. It wasn't just a title. It's not just a title. It's her testimony. It's a proof that God rebuilds what life tries to break. It's the bridge between who was and who is becoming. This is when perfect harmony, solution for birth steps in, not just out of creativity, but out of clarity, out of healing, out of purpose.